Hi, it's Gene from maverickstar Observatory. How are you? Welcome. Good afternoon. Guys, as you probably already realised, I'm not making so many videos these days. Mainly because I'm just observing what's going on around us and watching the whole thing come down. You know, it is very much the case, as the title says, the straw that broke the camel's back. And it is the case. I can make some predictions based on what I've been watching. For instance, might shock a few of you if I said, in 3-4 months' time, watch the service industry start to disintegrate. That's what's on the cards. These companies that rent office spaces are going to go bankrupt. What is the straw that broke the camel's back? Well, it is probably a couple of things. It's not just one. One of them would be, the lockdown. When businesses were just left to fend themselves by governments closing and locking down everybody during, the COVID-19 fallout. Let's say that. But it's not just that. This is going to have a cascading effect on a lot of industries. When they put up the cost of energy, they put up the cost of everything. Your food doubled, your energy went up, threefold, fourfold in some countries. God knows what's going to happen in Germany this year during these coming months. With the restrictions on fuel, and even if you're able to have it and pay for it, you're going to be using that very sparingly. I've witnessed people in Germany collecting firewood. So that's how hard things are going to be for some of our European friends. And we all sit here today not being directly affected by these things just yet. I say that just yet because this comes round to bite us all in the arse. I promise you that. None of us are getting away with the consequences of what's coming. You know what? It's almost biblical, isn't it? What we concentrate here on this channel is the magnetic pole reversal. And, even though we're not doing a video every day like some other channels, our equipment is still recording every 3 seconds so that we can all find out what's going on with our magnetic poles on our planet. So even though, we're not knocking a video out here and there every other day, we are still definitely in the business of collecting data on the magnetic North Pole for you guys, so that you get, first-hand, up-to-date, true information on what's going on with regards to that. We also, as you guys know, every other week or so now, do Earth Alpha at a glance, where we collect CO2 data, oxygen saturation in the atmosphere. We break out all those other little toys that we've got here at the observatory so that we can record and monitor everything else that's going on. But I think you are probably already aware, just like I am, about what is coming shortly. And there's no avoiding it, because it's, the straw has broken the camel's back, and we've just got to now bide our time and ride it out. It's going to be a long haul. I'll say that for every one of you out there. For some of you now that are working 2 jobs, well, I bet you it will cross your mind to do the third. I'm not kidding you. That is what we've got coming. It's a disaster. It's a nightmare. It's ugly. We knew this was going to happen. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, It was okay for just the guy to go out and work and bring in the family income. Now it's become the norm for both him and his wife to go out and work. I said it weeks ago in a video. It's going to become the norm for your children to also need to work in order for you to maintain that roof over your head. It is going to cost you everything, not too distant time in the future. I guarantee you that. You know, you don't need a crystal ball to see this coming. It's on its way. And it's not going to change unless we change. We can stop this tomorrow if we want to. We don't have to put up with this nonsense anymore if we all collectively decide no more. So what is it going to take for you to get to that point? For us all collectively to get to that point? How much pain are you prepared to take? Because it doesn't have to get to that point, but it looks like it's going to. You know, I have 5,000 people view my videos, and out of those 5,000 people, 1 or 2 chip in a few bucks to keep it running. You know, there's the mentality of, you know, people today, they're leaving it to everyone else. And that's why our system is shortly going to fail right in front of our eyes, because everybody else is leaving it to everybody else to sort out. Nobody wants to sweep up the dust. It's really sad to see, you know, the world decay like it is. But you know what, you can absolutely, like I say, I don't have a crystal ball. You can just know what's coming next because you've got a little bit of intelligence, because you've got a bit of logic sense. You can work it out. The last ones in will be the first ones out. I guarantee you that. The service-based industries are in the next 4 months going to collapse globally. What they've done is undoable. You know, we've just got to now sit and watch this all play out. When they banged up the costs of energy, they banged up everything. Trust me, guys. You thought us being 5 months out from the pole shift was bad. Well, we didn't need this on top of that. Let's just put it this way. I hope that some of you guys have been listening to the past few months' videos that I've been telling you about putting things up, you know, saving a little bit of food, getting yourself your bug out bag, getting some provisions so that if you have to, you can recycle dirty, unclean, drinkable water into drinkable water. I hope that you've been listening, because it's at our doors. For some, already. For others, it's just a little bit of time. But I guarantee you it's coming. You know what? I would love to sing a happier song for you guys. But unfortunately, it is what it is. You know it. It's going to get a lot worse than this, you know that, don't you? Have you seen what a starving child and its mother is prepared to do in order to put food on that plate for that child? Are you even capable of understanding such things? And there's going to be a lot of those. I watched a video a few weeks ago. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but he's popular, and he was talking about he's more concerned about the woman with a baby in her arms standing at the end of his driveway more than he is concerned about the guy with the AR-15 or, assault rifle. That's what he's afraid of. And we all know, in the know, why that is. Because that's the one that usually catches you unaware. That's the one you never thought would be the widowmaker. I wish there was roses to talk about, but there's just not. We're watching a modern world just fall apart before our own eyes. And you know what? It's going to take it even the richest people down. Let me tell you something now. You could be Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. Doesn't make any difference. When no one's willing to manufacture anything, or willing to go to work, or willing to participate in this system. Good luck with all the digits in your account. Good luck to you. Won't make a difference. Because you can have a wheelbarrow full of food. You ain't going to buy a loaf of bread. How soon? Maybe not 3 months, 4 months. The time is close, guys. Very close. You can almost smell the darkness upon us. Like I said, 5,000 people watched the video the other day. 2 or 3 people chipped in a few bucks. Is that the best we can do, really? Is that where we are? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. The link is there. It's always there in the description. Prove me wrong. Am I standing here on my own? With my pants down and my arse out? Or do I actually have a few people standing with me? Guys, you take care of your loved ones. As always. So what I usually do. Bye for now.